Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to get a little bit of cleaning up done before we got into getting some splitting, getting the equipment fired up. So what we're going to do, there we go, we're going to flip over to this side here. So this pile here, which is what we were splitting on the other day, I want to get it moved over a little bit just to get it out of the way, so all of that mess that gets mixed in there, mixed into the pile while we're splitting, all the trash and mess, I want to get that out of the way. And then underneath the splitter here, I want to get that cleaned up, or underneath the processor rather, I want to get that cleaned up. And then all the sawdust from where we're cutting, I want to get all that mess cleared out. So we're going to get the dyno moved out of the way, which is not bad at all. All you got to do is just raise the two log loader strands, raise those up, and then the conveyor that just cranks up out of the way, and then you just pick it up and move it out of the way. So we're gonna get busy with that and get that stuff moved. I don't think I'll film too much of me moving that pile of wood, because I think you saw enough of my backside when I was loading the truck yesterday. So I guess we could do without that. So be back in just a second. All right, so we got that pile moved out of the way. We're gonna get all this stuff moved out of the way. We're gonna pull the processor, probably pull that back in that hole for a little bit, and then get all of the sawdust and scrap mess and all that stuff out of the way. So we'll get some film of that, and then we will see if we can throw a couple logs on the processor and start making another pile. So guys, I wanted to do a quick walk around of my two loaders I've got. This is a John Deere JD24A. It's got a Isuzu diesel motor on it, and I picked this one up probably 2016, maybe 2017, from a local John Deere dealer. It was their yard mule. They were using it to you know, move pallets and stuff like that, move a whatever. And about 2 years ago, well, about a year ago, 2 years ago, I was using it over at the at another wood yard I had, and it started to fail, and it would not pull forward on the left side, and never could figure out what was wrong with it. So I took it to a couple different hydraulic places, and they were going to charge, you know, upwards of $3,000 to $5,000 to pull the pump, and I didn't really almost pay that much for the tractor. So I brought it back home, and then I found this guy. I found it up in Pennsylvania. It's a year or two different. They made these things from like 1977 to I think 81 or 82. They've got the JD24A, and then they've got the JD125, I think, is really the only difference in them is the JD24 is yellow and the 125 is green. But the parts are interchangeable. This too has the Isuzu diesel on it. I'll see if I can get in there and get you a shot of that. But they're great little tractors. But so the story behind this one was the hydraulics were supposedly good, but the guy could never get it running. So I made him an offer on it, and we haggled a little bit, but I got him to agree to a price. Went up to Pennsylvania, brought it home, and it was intended to be a parts tractor, but I got to tinkering around with it and actually got it running, and it does run pretty good. So and all the hydraulics work on it. It does pull very slow forward on the left side. It's not the same problem I had with this tractor. I think it's a linkage adjustment. I've just got to get up underneath it and take the belly plates off and adjust the linkages, and I think we'll have it. But as it turns out, I bought the parts manual and the service manual for this tractor, and got to reading the troubleshooting guide, and below the foot plates, right down under here on top of the pump, there are two high pressure relief valves. And so what I did is I pulled both of those out, and I was going to swap sides, but as I was pulling one of them out, the whole inside part of it threaded out. So I got the whole piece out, put it back together similar to how the good side valve looked. Reverse sides, put them back in, work like a champ. So if you've got a John Deere JD24A or a JD125 and you're having trouble with it only pulling in one direction on one side, grab a parts manual and look up the high pressure relief valve. It's right there underneath the T handle. There's two little valves on each side of the pump. They're real simple to get to. Just pull them out, swap sides, and if your problem goes the other side, then it's your relief valve. They are obsolete, so I have no idea how we're going to replace them, but what my problem was, the insides had threaded out. So hope that helps, and just a little break because it's hot and humid today again, and I needed a break. So we're going to get the processor set up and get ready to bring some wood. We got everything cleaned out, so got the wood yard straightened up a little bit, and we're going to get ready to cut some more wood.